Hi guys, Dennis Hampton here again. The other night I talked about getting out of debt. Everybody that's got those credit cards all jammed up to the eyeballs, and the car loans and the boat loans and their mortgages with the cash cows and so on. But today I'd like to talk a little bit about breaking free from the rat race. Now, what kind of rat race am I talking about? How about the rat race where you go into work and it's the same old stuff day in, day out, repetitive, everything is the same, it's the same forms, the same time, the same coffee breaks, the same lunchtime. Everything is just repetitive, 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 and it's boring as hell. You either dislike or you hate your boss. You'd love to fire him and start your own business if you could. You hate the corporate grind. And how about that corporate freeway drive? You know what? I had a friend of mine fly over in his private airplane the other day, and he was taking some pictures for me of different pieces of property and whatever. And he took a picture of a couple of the major freeways here in Southern California. It looked like ants on the freeway heading for a sugar pile. And it was ridiculous. I mean, and here it was at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the freeways were jammed up for miles. And I just couldn't imagine myself again being in that position. I'm so glad I got out of that position. By the time we got home, we were wore out. We weren't physically exhausted, we were mentally exhausted. You just sat down in the chair, or your wife said it's time for dinner, or you had your dinner, you sat down to just relax a little bit. Next thing you know, the alarm goes off because you fell asleep sitting in your chair. And it's time to get up and start it all over again. Great life, right? Well, I came from that regime too. And I got sick and tired of it. I got so doggone tired, I finally threw my hands up one day and said, I'm done. I'm done. I was in the automobile sales business for over 22 years. In the last 6 years that I was there, I was probably one of the highest paid commercial salesmen around. I made multiple six-figure incomes 5 years in a row. I threw that out the window. Why? I had no family life. I had no time. I had nothing. 6 o'clock in the evening, some guy calls, say, hey, I'm going to buy a truck. You got to stay after work. You got to be there till 8, 9 o'clock at night. Hey, Joe's coming in Saturday. He has to see you. Or what about my kids' soccer games? I got a great wife and 2 kids. I got them in private school. They're involved in soccer. They have their friends. We got drama class. I couldn't participate in any of that because I was working my butt off. I got tired of it, and I got out of it, and I found a way to get out of it. I found a job that I could start part-time, and I did this 4 or 5 months ago and started working it at home. Believe it or not, I spent the extra time at home. I got it started, and I'm making now, within 120 days, executive level income because I'm hustling, because I got out of that business. How would you like the same opportunity? How would you like to get out of your corporate crap and get into a place where you could start enjoying time with your family? Time to go on the weekends. I love to camp. I got a motorhome. We take off and we go down to a special campground, and we got the kids fish, but they ride horses. We have bonfires. Even if it's just us there and we don't, we have friends that go, but sometimes we're by ourselves. We have a ball just being by ourselves because we're free. I don't have to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning anymore on Monday. I have my own business at home. Sure, I got my training classes and I'm busy all day it's a business and I work it all day, but it's my business. I'm responsible for it. I have nobody above me. I make as much as I want to work, and that's what I do. But if I could show you a system that you could start part-time too and only work 2 3 hours a day, work around your family, work around your time. You could do it. Work around your kids. It's an automated marketing system that works 24/7. All the hard stuff's been done for you. There's professional training. You know exactly what you're trying to do. You see this right here? Everybody thinks this says FiOS. It don't say FiOS. It says Financially Intellectual Operating System. I just named it. Financially Intellectual Operating System. That's what I got. An operating system. But maybe this isn't for you. I don't know. But if you're dead serious, I can show you how to get out of where you're at. And I'll take you to the top where you're independently, financially free. I can do that for you. But it's only for the serious people. I don't have time to train people who think they want to get out, who think they've got the fast track, who think they're hitting the lottery, who think they can get in and get rich overnight. It doesn't work that way. So if you've had enough of your life and you're finally ready to make that change right now, get a hold of me on the website you see on this video or right next to me. I'll be glad to talk to you. I'll be glad to show you a system that can make you financially free. It did me, and it can do it for you. Trust me, it is there and it is available. It's a business, and it could be your business. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, financially independent operating system. You could have one too. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.